Hi guys, Ron here and welcome to the workshop. In the previous video I've shown you my wheel choice for next year's time trials, and in the video before that I've shown you the group set I'm going to use that I've changed, and a couple of guys pointed out in those videos that the aerobar setup that I use is no longer UCI legal according to the newest set of rules. And that's exactly right, and I'm aware of it and working on a solution to change that. So why is this not legal anymore? The new rule states that you can't have a one-piece armrest, which is a shame because this one is pretty damn brilliant. It has to be separate, two separate pieces for both of your arms, and then you also can't have an extension that has a cross-section wider than 4 centimeters. And I think this is to prevent high-profile teams and time trialists such as those from Team Sky, where I've also seen Victor Campenarts using these 3D printed custom extensions that actually go over your arm to make it more aero. So yeah, I think the rule is aimed against those because those are super expensive and they definitely give you an advantage. And as an unlucky fact, the Speed Concept has this mono extension that's 45mm wide, so falls underneath that rule. So I'm going to change that. And Trek are already making an adapter that converts the mono extensions. Basically it's the same up to this point, and has in this area it has 2 clamps here that clamp on to regular 22.2mm poles, and I've ordered some poles from Zip, and I also have this little part on the way from Trek. But the interesting thing I'm going to do with my setup for next year is the actual armrest and Wahoo mount combo. As you can see, I've already sold my KHTT mount, so I'm going to show you exactly that this year. And this is basically what I'm going to use. It's a custom setup from an American brand, Alden Carbon. Glenn Alden is a carbon fiber manufacturer who has been very helpful in getting my setup dialed. He has some pretty neat stuff for triathlon and time trialing. And the first product that I'm going to use are these angled cups. Now, despite the rule changes, you can still have cups that are angled 15 degrees upwards, and these exactly fit into that rule and also within the size limitations. And as you can see, there are individual pieces. They're beautifully made from a carbon weave. They can be made to different shapes and different sizes. They can be cut. This is the full size because I want just more coverage, you know, more support. So these are the actual cups. I'm going to put a piece of foam in there. It's going to be perfect, super comfortable. Then we have the computer mount, where I have this little K-Edge Wahoo tab. This will go somewhere around here, so it's exactly in the field of vision between my arms, and I think it's the best solution I've found yet to mounting for mounting a computer to aero bars of the Trek. So yeah, it's completely behind my arms, behind my hands, in dirty air where basically it doesn't catch any extra wind or adds any resistance. So that's pretty neat. And also if you look at it, it comes up basically in the line of sight when I have a head down position, in a hand up position, as much as the rules allow. It's going to be just there where it needs to be. So this is one part. Actually, this is not a custom part. You can buy this straight off from him. Again, carbon fiber weave, super nice finish, pre-drilled for the holes and the inserts, and also these slots so you can move it around a little bit. The thing I have completely custom here is this little brace, pretty much. This is going to take place of my one-piece armrest. So yes, somewhere here in this region, if you can imagine that, and the cups will sit on top. Basically I gain a bit of adjustability with this. It's a 4mm thick, super stiff piece of a carbon plate, and yeah, it will fit basically exactly, or mimic the setup I have here very exactly, just with two separate pieces. The width I use, some people have been asking about this. The width I use is 20 centimeters from edge to edge, so super narrow, should be super fast as well, but we'll see about that in the wind tunnel. And with the setup I have here, it's going to be a couple of millimeters wider, 210 actually, 210, so a bit wider, but this way it fits the computer mount very nicely and it won't really make a big change in my position. So yeah, these are the parts I'm going to use. Hopefully my extension poles and the adapter arrives on time. It's just a testament of how well Glenn works, because you know, those are off-the-shelf parts and I have to wait months for them, whereas in a completely custom carbon part I have it almost immediately from the US. So yeah, great service there, and definitely very nice product indeed. And I really look forward to installing it. Hopefully I don't run into any problems in terms of availability with those other items before I do my wind tunnel testing. Okay, so this has been another part of the puzzle of my time trial project. I hope you have enjoyed this and found this useful. If you want to stay tuned and be informed about other products and services that I use to perfect my time trialing and time trial bike, then don't forget to tune into our channel and subscribe. It's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.